Evolution and human health and diseases. Already you know that evolution is a study of history of life forms on earth. So evolution can be also said as a unrolling or unfolding of nature that brings about an orderly change from one form or condition to the other, resulting in the descendants becoming different from ancestors. So, generally, when we talk about evolution, evolution is what our status now is belongs to past. That is, we are looking into our past. So, evolution started on the Earth's surface because of a big bang, that is, big explosion almost 20 billion years ago. And from that, after the Earth formation, the galaxies formed, planets formed, and Earth probably originated approximately 4 billion years ago. 4.5 billion years ago. And the next one, the life started on the earth approximately after this big bang, volcanoes, all those things. Earth started, formation of the life on the earth approximately occurred while due to the volcanic eruptions leading to the environmental gases, which led to the formation of the carbon dioxide. First carbon dioxide, followed by the water molecule, and the primitive earth was completely filled with ammonia, water vapor, carbon dioxide, and methane. And around that time only you can also see that oxygen was formed from the later stages of the life cycle, including the theories that are explaining about the formation of the theories of evolution are panspermia theory, spontaneous generation theory, biogenesis, and chemical evolution. So panspermia is a theory where from the universe a small spore has come onto the earth's surface and made the possible life on the earth, as a life possible on the earth's surface. But spontaneous generation, according to this theory, life came from the rotting material, and this theory was disapproved. This was thought, this theory was mostly confirmed by the Antony von Leeuwenhoek and also the Aristotle. But the spontaneous generation was tried to prove by John Needham also. In the mean course of time, the biogenesis theory came into existence. According to this biogenesis theory, the biogenesis theory put forward by Rudolf Virchow, where the life form came from the simple inorganic molecules led to the formation of organic molecules. Organic molecules led to the formation of complex organic molecules, which led to the living molecules like RNA and DNA, and which formed the prebiotic soup, led to the formation of life. That is, new cells are formed. According to the Rudolf Virchow, new cells are formed from the pre-existing cells. So, a famous theory and most accepted theory, chemical organic synthetic theory or chemical evolution theory, was proposed by Alexander Ivanchuk, Oparin, and Haldane. So this theory was also known as Oparin and Haldane organic synthetic evolution theory. According to them, the RNA and protein molecules were the first co-curvates formed on the Earth's surface, which led to the formation of the Earth's surface. To approve this, Stanley L. Miller and Stanley L. Urey created a primitive earth-like conditions in the laboratory where this was with methane gas. The primitive earth conditions like methane gas, ammonia, water vapor, and hydrogen molecules, which were maintained at 800 degrees centigrade, which led to the formation and used the seawater as the source of broth, which led to the formation of amino acids. Later, the same theory was to support this. They were tested with the meteorite conditions, and several other scientists worked on the different patterns to find, and they have succeeded in formation of the sugars, pigments, nitrogen bases, and fats, which has proved the chemical evolution theory is the most widely accepted theory of evolution. In the case of origin of life, theories about so the in the you can see that unicellular organisms are the first formed organisms on the Earth's surface, and there is one more theory supporting the evolution of life called as a theory of special creation, which was put forward by Father Suraj. So according to this, there are three constellations, that is, all living organisms around have not evolved over time, but as they just were originally created. This is the first consternation. The second consternation was diversity among the living organisms has been uniform since the time of creation and will continue as well. There will be no changes in the organisms. The third consternation was, as we are many are saying that Earth was approximately some billion years ago, it was only 4,000. But these three consternations were avoided, have been condemned by many other later evolutionists. And in that, one of the greatest evolutions was Charles Darwin's. Charles Darwin moved in a ship called HMS Beagle to the Galapagos Islands. These Galapagos Islands is consisting of several species of plant and animal species, which has attracted by the group of birds present in that, called as finches, where he has gone for this particular. At the same time, a naturalist, Alfred Russel Wallace, also worked in the Malaya archipelago, which has made the moving into the Galapagos Islands in HMS Beagle. He has come across, he has written a book called Origin of Species, based on the influence of Thomas Malthus principles of Charles Malthus theory of population and Charles Elton's uh, principles of geology. So he has condemned the laws of Lamarck's use and disuse theory. So we'll discuss about this Thomas Malthus later on. And so coming on to the evidences of evolution. When you talk about the evidences of evolution,